What's up, everybody? Let's go over the games for February 9th, 2021. Yesterday was not a good day for the picks. Basically wrong about almost everything. No, not really, but it's a bad day. But the thing I'm the most upset about is I did not catch the Mississippi Valley State. I did not cover that yesterday. I think it's because the line didn't go up until like the day of. But this is their first win. I'm really sad that because if you remember, if you look back on one of the videos I did, I said that Alabama State was going to be Mississippi Valley State's first win. And sure enough, they were. This was going to be their only chance to win. And it was. And if you got the money line on this thing, I mean, it's not too crazy, 16-1 for FanDuel. FanDuel has the best money lines. But still, you put 100 down, you win $1,600. And that was something that we were calling. So that was their first win number one from Mississippi Valley State. And I knew that game. For some reason, the line wasn't up when I was looking at it or something. I would have caught it. Maybe I just overlooked it. But Alcorn State is really bad. Jackson State is really bad. But they lost to these teams before. See, Grambling, Texas Southern, they barely lost. So they have a couple more they could win. But I'm sad I missed the first win of Mississippi Valley State, or that I didn't cover it properly yesterday. That was my biggest loss. And I tried to call the Gonzaga losing, but the BYU pushed. I thought BYU was going to cover. And yeah, but Gonzaga, I need to do a video specifically on brackets since we're getting pretty close. I need to start specializing in that. But schedule. So Gonzaga only has 3 games left before the tournament, before their Western, whatever conference they're in, West Coast. St. Mary's. But you see they beat St. Mary's before. So, but I don't know. Gonzaga's here at the end, and they're going to have to face St. Mary's again in the conference in their tournament. So that's really the only one they got left. But with that, let's take a look at today, Tuesday, February 9th. First up is Southern Alabama and Georgia State. I always get these two confused because their mascots are both like cats. But these two played each other recently. Feels like just the other day. And they just flip back and forth because of back-to-backs. And they're probably going to play back-to-backs again. But I mean, these teams are pretty even. I think Georgia State. I mean, Georgia State is favored here. I mean, this thing's going to go over. I don't know why this is so low. But this thing's definitely going to go over because, look at their offenses. Georgia State's favored because they have a better offense, but South Alabama has a better record. They probably just play better defense in a slower pace. And as you see, South Alabama almost won both of those games. So this one, I'm going to take South Alabama, and I'm going to take the over on this. Notre Dame at Duke. Now, this one's tough because these teams have both been playing halfway decent recently. I mean, Duke lost these two, but they were close. Notre Dame kept it close with Georgia Tech. I think I'm going to take Notre Dame here just because they're getting so many points. I want to mess with the over-under. LaSalle at St. Bonaventure. Didn't these two just play? Nope. So the crazy thing is LaSalle lost to Fordham. If they lost to Fordham, then what's the line on this? Yeah, you take St. Bonaventure here. If you lose to Fordham, you're just a trash team. And St. Bonaventure is really good as well. And then you got to go under on this one. You don't have to, but I'm going to. St. Bonaventure is the better team. They go under a lot. That seems a little bit high for these teams, especially LaSalle, who's not that good. St. Bonaventure's got a good defense. They don't score that many points on offense. I don't know why this would go over 137.5, other than LaSalle might not play defense. Geez, these are two terrible teams. North Carolina Central. I don't know if I would. Nah, I'm not going to bet this game. JMU at Elon Musk. JMU's been playing really well here. Elon Musk has not. I'm taking JMU. Did these teams play recently? Oh yeah, JMU and Elon Musk University just played, and they're not really Elon Musk. I just call them that. They played recently a few days ago, and JMU stomped them like they should. And JMU's only favored by a little bit. Not sure why. I guess they're thinking Elon Musk University used some artificial intelligence to understand JMU's team, offense, defense, and now they're going to win. But I do not see that happening. Syracuse at NC State. Syracuse at NC State. I'm not sure there's really any injuries here. Well, I mean, Syracuse, they both have some stuff going on. But Syracuse is better than NC State. I understand Syracuse has lost some games here. I mean, they beat NC State the other week. I would take Syracuse. I wouldn't mess with over-under. Arkansas at Kentucky. Now, Kentucky's getting tons of hype because they're on the comeback train. But, I mean, they're facing Arkansas, so I'm going to be taking Arkansas here. Arkansas is one of the best teams. And people are just too eager to ride the Kentucky train, I feel like. But I do feel like this game could go over because Arkansas loves to score. Well, in Mississippi State. What's the over-under? Yeah, I mean, I would do the over on this one. And they have some people that are questionable, Arkansas. That's the only thing you have to be concerned about here. All right, next up, Texas at Kansas State. I feel like this spread is really big, but Kansas State just recently got blown out by Kansas. Nah, I wouldn't mess with this one. Next up, Auburn at Vanderbilt. I'm not sure why Vanderbilt's only giving up 6 points here. I mean, why Auburn is only giving up 6 points. I'm going to take Auburn. I think Auburn's probably lost some. Yeah. I mean, a lot of teams are dropping games here. I mean, these are good opponents, though. And I mean, Vanderbilt just being Vanderbilt. I mean, one of these games has got to close out the season well. I mean, one of these teams has got to close out the season well, and I feel like it's going to be Auburn. So I'd rather take them. Colorado State at New Mexico. Now, this one has a chance of being a blowout because New Mexico is one of the worst teams. Yeah, I would take Colorado State. I mean, it's just so many points, though. But the thing with Colorado State is they can nail some threes and they can play defense. So, and New Mexico's offense is so terrible. But I mean, New Mexico, sometimes they're good. I mean, not good, but sometimes they score points. So, but Colorado State is so dominant. So that's the only other thing. So I'm going to take Colorado State here. Actually, I don't know. Because if this is going to be a low scoring game, That's the only thing is like both of these teams go under. Well, Colorado State does go up to 75. Well, then I feel like this game's gonna go over. Then, yeah, this can be a blowout. So I'm gonna choose the over as well. Because New Mexico's bad, but they can score. I mean, that obviously they can't score that much, but they can score enough to get us over 134. Well, let's look at this St. John's and Butler game. I have no idea why St. John's is getting points, unless there's significant injuries. So St. John's at Butler, I would definitely take St. John's here. I don't know what's going on with that line. I mean, St. John's has some really good wins here. I know they're in Butler, but I'm taking St. John's. So those are my picks for February 9th, 2021. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.